Hi, Coach Burt, Ultimate Soccer Coaching. Going to talk to you today about a game that we love to use, all over the place. It's a great game to play if you just have a couple of people and you want to knock the ball around, get lots of touches on it, work on your skills. You can use it in a large group environment by setting up multiple instances of this game in a tournament format. Loads of fun. But anyway, I'm going to talk about it, break it down for you. We call it soccer tennis. And very simply, you're going to set up a court with cones. Similar to this, and you'll need some sort of barrier here in the middle. The easiest thing to use is actually just like a bench, like you use for your team bench, like a big long metal one. Just pull it out, set it down. It's just about, it's probably about that high off the ground. You're ready to roll. We're only talking, maybe 5 yards. 5 yards there, maybe 10 across. You can just kind of play with the size depending on the size of your players and stuff like that. So we're going to play games to 11. You'll have teams of 2. And the game is start off by you're going to hold the ball in your hands, drop it, and you're going to kick it over the net. And we play a lot of times what we call a gentleman's serve, which means you're not trying to score, you're not trying to hit an ace off of it. You're just going to play the ball over and start the play. Way we do it, typically with a more advanced team, U14 and above, and the players have some skill, is you're allowed one bounce, and each player has to touch the ball. And we usually do it where it's a 1, 2, 3 bump, set, spike kind of scenario. So the ball would be served over, it's going to bounce once, red 1 plays it in the air to red 2, red 2 plays it back to him in the air, and then it goes over on the third touch. We allow 1 touch per player. Now you don't have to take your bounce immediately, so the ball's played in the air. You can volley it up. Maybe then it bounces, the guy hits the second touch, third touch back over. You can use headers, volleys. It's great for juggling skills. It's great for learning how to take the pace off the ball, controlled movements. Really, this is a refining of the skill. A lot of good touches, good agility. You'll see touches with the outside of the foot, a little outside of the foot flick volleys. All kinds of fun stuff. And the good thing about this activity is you can modify it depending on the ability of your players. So if you're playing with young players, maybe you give them 2 bounces. And maybe your rule is that each player has to touch it once, but you don't have to do the bump, set, spike. It's just touch, touch, and over. Give them 1 bounce each. Give them 2 touches each. A lot of different ways you can do it. We've played around with adding a third person even. So it's a 1, 2, 3 over. So lots of ways to do this activity. The kids really enjoy it when we set it up with multiple courses next to each other, and we play a tournament style where if you win you move up, if you lose you stay, if you lose at the championship game you move down, and we play it for a half hour or whatever and have a crown a champion. We usually play at 11 points and we alternate serve every 3 points. If you're in a situation where you don't have benches, you don't have a net, what you can do is sort of make a dead zone in the middle. So we'll do cone here, cone here, cone here, cone here. And the ball can't bounce in that middle area. We kind of call that the river, make that the river. And when you do that, you can actually play this game, make a big river. You can go 3v3, 4v4, do a lot of different things with it, play it more like a regular volleyball game, whatever you want to do. So that's soccer tennis. Check it out, try it out. I know your players are going to love it.